Grand Risings, dear family. Wagwan, Ola, Konnichiwa, and Shalom to every melanated man, woman, and child on this planet. I am just a man with a conviction, treading wisely. What is my conviction? Why wisely? My firmly held belief and or firmly held opinion is that God will have his world, God will have his people moving Godspeed forever, soul speed. And wisely, because I have the knowledge, experience, and or good judgment to deliver this conviction unto you for its proper manifestation by any moral means necessary using what could be known as Christ logic, or hyper logic, or balance logic. Check these words out. The principle of this video is going to be based around Matthew's 22:38. The principle of this video will be based around Matthew's chapter 22, verse 38. What does it say? Love your neighbor as yourself. I'm just going to say some stuff about it. That's all. I don't care who watches or who doesn't. But at any rate, love your neighbor as you love yourself. Why am I using that as the principle of this video? Because I want to put some stuff in y'all heads that ain't nobody trying to put in y'all heads. For example, why do you desire someone else to suffer when you do not desire to suffer yourself? Just want to say it out loud. Just want to say it out loud. All of you, my family, are walking around with some severe scars that you don't even want. So you do not want these scars, so why do you want other people to want them? If you don't even want them. Why are you not trying to remove the splinters from your eyes? You want to remove planks from someone else's. I said the metaphor backwards. I'm going to reverse that. Why are you not trying to remove the planks from your eyes? Planks are bigger than splinters, by the way. Planks are a lot bigger than splinters. That's why the parable is the way it is. Planks, in reality, because let's not forget, it's just a parable. Planks block more of your vision than a splinter would. If you put a big wooden plank in someone's vision, you will block a whole lot that they can see. But if all you have are little tiny splinters, like something that'll get stuck in your finger and it'll hurt, you know, and you gotta pull it out, little tweezers, something like that, little tweezers. No, something that requires a tweezer can't really block a vision, can it? Tweezers can't block something that requires tweezers to be removed can't block a vision. So in other words, how are you going to remove and or help someone see straight when you are blinded? Love your neighbor as you love yourself. If you try to help somebody while you are blind, what are you going to do to them? Blind them. I'm going to say the whole thing. I'm just going to answer every question immediately after I say it. But at any rate, love your neighbor as you love yourself. I want to hit it in 3 areas real quick, and then I'm going to close the video because I don't want to make it too long. I just want to drop some overwhelming amounts of love bombs. Take it however you want it. I don't care how lame it sounds. I don't care how corny it sounds. This world is evil, is I don't know what. And they kill people who want to do good. They shut you down and tear your life up and stop you from progressing if you want to do all right for yourself. But at any rate, Matthew's 22:38 is the principle of this video. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. The first area, intellect. Second area, heart. Third, reality. First area, intellect. Third, heart. Or second, heart. Third, reality. So in other words, spirit, soul, flesh. Or mind, heart, body. Spirit, soul, flesh. Mind, heart, body. Thoughts, feelings, actions. That kind of thing. I'm going to hit all 3 of them real quick with the principles of Matthew's 22:38. Principles of Matthew's 22:38. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. Intellectually, let's look at the first thing that you don't want to do to anyone intellectually. If you love yourself enough, lie to them. This is extremely, excruciatingly simple. It's extremely, excruciatingly simple. I'm going to say it out loud anyways. You wouldn't want to lie to your ajna, so why would you lie to someone else's ajna? What is an ajna? Third eye. Real quick, how do you activate your third eye? Be aware of its existence and how it works. It works for you automatically, whether you got it clicked on or not, meaning whether you're aware of its existence and how it works or not. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to do the same thing whether you're using it or not. Someone's going to use it for you. Somebody going to use that ajna for you. Don't lie to your ajna. The word ajna in Sanskrit, what it defines as command or perceive. Your spirit, your intellectual area. If you wouldn't want yours to be imbalanced, why would you want somebody else's to be? Love your neighbors, you love yourself. If you don't want your intellect to be misguided, why would you want somebody else's to be? Love your neighbors, you love yourself. If you wouldn't want somebody else's intellect, if you wouldn't want your own intellect to be confused, if you keep saying things like, make it make sense, I'm so tired of all of these lies, then why would you want somebody else to go through it? Love your neighbors, you love yourself. Be their literal road out of the city into a balance. Standing. But at any rate, second part. Feelings. The anahata or anahat. Anahat. Soul chakra, heart chakra, heart dimension, heart nature organ, things of that nature. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. That's the principle of this video. Just gonna record it, post it online. Don't care how it gets viewed or not. I don't care, man. I'm just gonna say it. However y'all take it is how y'all take it. However you see it is how you see it. Anyways, the anahata. Remember, a feeling is an emotional state. And an emotion is a natural, instinctive state of mind deriving from one's own mood, one's own circumstances, and or one's own relationship with others. This is you here. You are this as you are this, and you are this. You are all three. This is you. You are the soul, because it is a part of you. We only got one life, just like we only got one God, right? Make the connections faster. Hurry up. But at any rate, love your neighbors, you love yourself. What are some things that you wouldn't want your natural instinctive state of mind to be in? What are some things? Think about them. What are some experiences you would not allow your natural instinctive state of mind to experience? Things like war, hatred, division, and stagnance. Things like what's evil, ugly, abnormal, and artificial. This part of you stays good all the time. And once you become aware of that, you are also going to want it to remain good all the time. And you won't allow and you won't desire your heart to be of any kind of evil whatsoever. You will not desire your heart to have any kind of evil whatsoever. You personally will not desire your heart to have any kind of evil whatsoever. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. So therefore, why would you want somebody else's heart to have evil? No, you can't remove splinters from someone else's eyes while you got planks in yours. Yeah, you're going to do better. Don't worry about it. Why? Because I'm going to make you just by saying some more stuff out loud. But at any rate, If you wouldn't want your heart to be full of hatred, then why would you want somebody else's heart to be full of hatred? But at any rate, third part, physical. Physical. This should be simple. Do you want to kill yourself? Then why would you kill somebody else? Love your neighbors, you love yourself. Matthew 22:38. You're gonna do better. But that's the principle of this video, though. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. It's gonna take you a while to get it. But then again, due to how mastered I have it, if I just gain what I need, meaning my time and stability to train and study, that is what I need. Time and stability to train and study. Time and stability to train and study. What do I mean by time? Away from disturbance. What do I mean by stability? My foundation. What do I mean by training and studying? I'm going to get jacked, ripped, strong, and buff. And why? Not to impress no woman, because I'm going to be wrestling with African tribes. Oh yeah, I want to reveal that too about my plans. Next year, here's what I plan to do. In order to force you all to unite faster, I'm going to be wrestling with African tribes. It's going to be fun. I'm also going to be battle rapping, possibly. Yeah, next year it's going to be a whole lot of wrestling and battle rapping for me. A whole lot. Wrestling and battle rapping next year. That's what I picture doing. That's how I'm going to get active as Dr. Umar is. That's how I'm going to get active as 19 Keys is. That's how I'm going to get active as Rizza Islam is. I'm just more action, you know. I just want to, or active as Charleston White is. But that's just the way I want to approach it, though. You know who you can consider me as? You can consider me as a soon-to-be pastor activist. How about that? Because most of my information comes from the mentality of a decolonized Bible. Most of it. Most of what I have to say comes from the validations of how would the Bible read to you if you decolonized it. Meaning, if you studied the Bible, because you know our oppressors tell us to study it metaphorically. So what if you study it using? What if you study it literally? You know what I mean? Our oppressors, they tell us to go off of what we feel when we study the Bible. But you know, based to go off of what you feel and whatnot. So instead of going off what you feel, if you go off logic, reasoning, conducted, or assessed in accordance with strict principles of validities. Logic defines as reasoning, conducted, or assessed. Reasoning, conducted, meaning accumulated, conducted, not accumulated, but hashed out back and forth, conducted, or like something being built together or pieced together piece by piece. Conducted, worked on, conducted. Reasoning, conducted, or assessed. That one is accumulation, because you going out to get the reasoning, you're going out to assess the reasoning, you're going out to grasp it, you're going out to obtain the reasoning. Reasoning, conducted, or assessed according to strict principles of validities. Strict principles of validities. Principles of validities. Principles of validities. What does the word validities mean? Simply validations. What have you validated? Validities. What information have you validated about what you're reasoning with? In your conduction of reasoning with another individual, what have you validated to properly conduct your reasoning with them? I have properly conducted that no human being on the planet is actually evil at all. You are all just really, really stupid. Yeah. I mean, using the principles of divine reasoning, I found out why you're all so stupid. I just have. So now, all of that being said, rewind it back to tie it into what I'm getting ready to say next. It's because of your stupidity, my living sucks. You are all making it a hell on earth for everyone because of how much the demon beat you upside the head for you to be stupid enough to make your naturally destined for beauty and destined for good and destined for love and destined for advancement and destined for prosperity planet into a bag of dirt. Well, hold on, no, wait. A bag of dirt can actually be valuable in the world of farming, so into a bag of crap. Yeah, there we go. Say a bag of crap. Yeah, that's what y'all allow y'all world to be. The thing is, though, I can't stand it at all. I abhor it. Want to know why? Because it requires so much evil for this world to remain the way it is. You want to know someone who doesn't like evil? Me, you know? And a lot of other people who don't like evil at all. But that's what runs this world. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. Principle of this video. I'm still going to stick with it all. Don't worry. I'm coming full circle. Whoever's sticking with me at this point, I'm quite sure you know where I'm getting it by now. But at any rate, if you do not like to live in an evil world and you love your neighbor as you love yourself, I love me so much that I do not want to live in an evil world. I love me so much that I want to live in a good world. Good, beautiful, normal, and natural world concomitantly. I love myself so much that I want to live a good, beautiful, normal, and natural lifestyle concomitantly. That's how much I love myself. So, my king has instructed me, because Yeshua is the one that told us these words, love your neighbor as you love yourself. I love me so much that I want a lifestyle that's good, beautiful, normal, and natural, so I think everybody should. By any moral means necessary. But the first thing we got to do is get the idea out here to as many people as possible so they can go for the same agendas and trust in their own intellect as they lean towards the principles of divine reasoning and manifest this idea. Now it all starts with an idea, doesn't it? How are we going to get the idea if we don't hear what the idea could possibly sound like? This is going to surface. Too many people naturally want it. Because we're all naturally good. That's why we want it. Naturally. Have you not seen all of the changes happening recently since people like me have been talking? Because I honestly have it locked into my head that no one is actually smarter than anyone, honestly, because we all got the same stinking stuff inside of our bodies, inside of our... Let me just say this. I'm going to make sure I get this on record, clear as day. I said we all got the same stuff in our bodies, right? I said stinking because I heard a Brazilian brother say it that way. It was kind of funny at the time when he said it, but now it's like, no, I'm the only one to call it stinking. The spirit is not stinking at all. Not at all. You actually can't even smell the spirit. But at any rate, I want to say these words out loud. Black people are God to me. They are. You just are. Yeah, a lot of you are screwed up because of how many millions of years something outside of you ensured that you would be. How many years ago was the first generation? Do you even know? Do any of you honestly know when the first generation was actually here? Do you even know what I mean when I say the first generation? Do you know why I say the first generation? I hope I don't lose my wording or what I was getting ready to say. Give me a second. I got the sentence drifting. Lost my train of thought. So I'm going to just say this. Love your neighbors, you love yourself. Everybody on the planet is going to live in this world where everybody on the planet is immortal and normal. Everybody. Don't matter what the oppressors don't want us to have that is good anymore. Don't matter. Once this truth surfaces, everybody on the planet is going to be fighting for it. I guarantee it. This is what I was going to say. Trust your own intellect. Trust your own intellect. You want to know? Here's the best way you can do that. Here's the fastest way, right? Put a spiritual infrastructure in your head and trust that. Best way to start. Get yourself a nice, fine, cold, spiritual infrastructure. Put it together nice and neatly. Learn some new words in your process. Learn some new words in your process in order to do it properly. Get yourself a nice spiritual infrastructure and trust in that bad boy. Trust in that good boy. Trust in that good intellect there. The spirit of balance taught you to love your neighbor as you love yourself. So here's the thing. How could you even go out and communicate with somebody with an imbalanced mind? Because you want to know what that imbalanced mind of yours is going to do. Since you don't have it balanced out so you can properly trust it and communicate with somebody, you're going to imbalance somebody else's mind. Just like the devil's doing. Just like it wants you to do. To hate your neighbor as it hates itself and all of life. You people are beautiful. You don't even know why. You people are astonishing. You people are amazing. You people are magnificent. You people are excellent. You people are phenomenal. You people are God's highest form of creation. Oh yeah, I wanted to say this too. The true God is the very bone of our bones, flesh of our flesh, and mind of our minds. The true God is the creator. The reason why we are all in existence. What do I mean by the bone of our bones, flesh of our flesh, mind of our minds? The non-physical part of ourselves. That's who the true God is. That's your most high, your true most high. When you are speaking, or when you say God is talking, in reality, it's actually you talking, saying the sentences that you're saying. You're the most high. Everybody is. Humanity is God to me. Don't care how you take that. And since I see every person on the planet as what they once originally were, because of how badly we need to get back to that, meaning global unity, then everybody's also carbonated or melanated or black. It's just some people got their blackness sealed in and others don't. Period. Now I want to say this out loud too. Remember, the principle of my video is love your neighbor as you love yourself, right? I don't care who you date. I don't care who you date. Just be advised of the character and behavior of certain things, because there are certain aspects of our oppressors, servants, and its family that will only be habitually forceful and habitually fake at all times. And the more you become aware of it, the more it'll begin to disturb you. So the best thing to do is to date your own kind. Because you ain't going to be fake or lying to your own. At least you're going to be trying your best not to be. Since the oppressor has now been so inadvertently forcing us to hate each other. Take everything the enemy meant for evil and turn it for good as well. But the principle of this video is love your neighbors, you love yourself. So stop doing what the enemy's told you to do and hate yourself and love yourself so you can properly love your neighbor as yourself. The fastest way to do that, master what the word respect means. The word respect defines as a deep feeling of admiration for something elicited by its qualities, abilities, or achievements. Elicited by their qualities, abilities, or achievements. A deep feeling of admiration for something, or elicited by its qualities, abilities, or achievements. And elicit simply means to evoke or draw out a response, answer, or fact from someone in reaction to thine own actions or questions. Let the soul draw its goodness out of you. Respect the soul, because the soul is good all the time, and the soul loves you all the time, and the soul was giving you your life in the first place. The anahata is unstruck, unhurt, and unbeaten. The anahata is pure, unconditional love. An intense feeling of affection for something. If you know what these words mean, you'll be able to apply them more effectively. You just got to hear someone tell you what they are, huh? Yeah, I know. That's why it's all going to be so fun to just dismantle every single piece of what y'all believe in order to manifest global child manumission. Just always remember, never forget, love your neighbors, you love yourself. If you want our children to be free, you got to be free, right, dog? Be what you were destined to be already and stop playing games. Go ahead and close the video out. Real quick, it ain't about a competition with me. It's about awareness and knowledge of what needs to be stopped. Evil. I don't desire to be your leader. I don't desire to be your king. I desire to defend and protect. I desire to defend and protect. I don't desire to be your leader. I don't desire to be your king. I desire to defend and protect. That is what I desire to do. I ain't leading jack squat. I'm just going to stop some things from ruining my life. And unfortunately, the only way to do that is to stop it from ruining all of your lives. So we can all work together to make sure it ruins none of our lives ever again. I'm going to convince you all to win. Gonna do it. I'm going to do it. Here's why I got so much confidence in this plan. Because taking everything the enemy meant for evil and turning it for good. You want to know what the enemy meant for evil? The oppressors. Imagine if we got into the human minds of the oppressors and made them turn against their boss. Sounds far-fetched, doesn't it? Seem to be working so far. I'm just saying. A lot of you old pale folks seem not to be too fond of the system no more. Wonder what's going to happen when y'all get like that. Just saying it out loud. But at any rate, they're people, man. They're people. Just like we are. We're soul people. It ain't about a competition with me. It's about awareness and knowledge of what needs to be stopped. What needs to be stopped? Ain't about leadership. It's about defending and protecting. Therefore, be lifted in the spirit and walk good forever. Peace, love, unity, and advancement to you all, my family.